Welcome back to my channel, where every single week I share the hottest new construction and luxury homes all around the valley. If you're considering a move, the best place to start is by texting YouTube to the number you see on your screen. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe so that you can stay updated on all of the best homes. Today, we're here at SkyVu, an incredible community built by Christopher Homes right here inside the guard-gated community of MacDonald Highlands. This community sits high in the Bacola Mountains and is known for its elevated home sites with panoramic views of the entire Las Vegas Valley, including, of course, the Las Vegas Strip and the surrounding mountain ranges. MacDonald Highlands is a 24-hour guard-gated community centered around the Dragon Ridge Country Club, a private 18-hole golf course. The state-of-the-art clubhouse features 3 unique restaurants, a resort-style pool, a full fitness center, a tennis complex, and even a grand ballroom where members can host or attend glamorous events with panoramic strip views. Luxury homes here typically range from $1 million all the way up past $25 million, depending, of course, on the lot, the views, and the custom design. But one of the biggest reasons people choose MacDonald Highlands is because of the location. You get this elevated mountains setting with incredible privacy and views, but you're still close to everything you would need. You're about 25 minutes to the Las Vegas Strip, 20 minutes to the airport, and only about 30 minutes to Lake Las Vegas. And within 6 miles, you have the district at Green Valley, which offers Whole Foods, Lifetime Fitness, and countless shopping and dining options. This home is currently listed at $4.5 million and offers over 5,200 square feet of luxurious living space, with 4 bedrooms, including 2 primary suites, 6 bathrooms, a spacious loft, and a 3-car garage. And as an added bonus, all of the furniture you see inside and out is available for purchase, making this a true move-in ready opportunity. Keep in mind that if building from the ground up is more your style, there are plenty of incredible home sites available for purchase through this builder, and I'm happy to connect you with those as well. Let's go check it out. All right, you guys, I'm switching it up a little bit and doing a more voiceover style for this house because that is honestly what it deserves with all of the amazing features throughout. So this is the outside. As you can see, there is some gorgeous desert landscaping and a beautiful modern home design. And the best part is when we turn this way, we have beautiful views that you'll get to see. There's a ton of construction going on in the neighborhood right now, but to give you a little peek, we are literally in the mountains at a high elevation. And even just to get up to this house, you are going up winding roads. It's actually pretty far up here, which is a good thing because that means you have higher elevation and more views. So this will be your driveway with 3-car garage. So there's 2 there and then 1 there. Beautiful tinted glass on the outside. And that is a patio up there that we will go check out as well. Okay. Now, like I mentioned earlier, we are in MacDonald Highlands, which is an extremely exclusive community out here in Henderson. Homes here range all the way from 1 million up to 25, 30 million. So as you can see, we have this beautiful frosted glass gate here that leads into your courtyard, which immediately greets you with the views that you're going to see all throughout. All of the furniture that you see is able to be purchased separately, but look at all the glass. You can just see right through the house because that's all of the walls are practically glass. So here we have artificial turf with the spa rocks, great landscaping, and then they created this sitting area here with the pavers. So I can just imagine sitting out here with a cup of coffee in the morning when all the construction's done, because it is quite loud with the construction during the weekdays, but once that's all done, it's going to be so peaceful up here. Those are all views. So this is all Henderson out here that you can see. And then over that way, we'll have the strip behind these houses, and then Summerlin, the Red Rocks. You'll be able to see it all. This is what the front of your house looks like. Beautiful. So Christopher Homes did not spare any detail in this home. They put $1.4 million of upgrades into it, which is absolutely incredible. Here is your door, which solid glass all throughout. And there's even a little cutout here. My guess is just to make it more unique, modern home design and add a little light into your welcome area. And look at this foyer. Immediately just greeted by pure luxury the second you step foot inside. I believe these are white oak flooring all throughout. This is the great room. So when you walk in and turn to the right, you have your great room. And if you were to turn to your left, you have your staircase that leads to the second level, a bedroom back there, and then over here we have, I believe that was the garage access. Yeah, so this is probably the door you would most often come in. We will get to that. I'll show you the garage. But for visitors who come over, this is how they will be greeted. And like I said, all of the furniture is able to be purchased. Stunning light fixture that looks up to your second floor. And first thing that captivates my attention is all the windows. There's so much natural light in here. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is your dining room that's encapsulated by windows so that you can admire that view. But let's start with the heart of the home, the kitchen. We've got an island here, unique island that's elevated from the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4 bar stools can fit here easily. Now, you may be asking me, Sierra, where's the refrigerator? Well, don't worry, I'm going to show you. But more importantly, look at that wine closet, I like to call it. But you can just imagine storing all of your valuable wines in here, and it is cool. So there is its own temperature control in here as well. They have it set to 55 to keep the wines nice and chilled. I can just imagine grabbing a wine bottle out, or my friends come over, or family, or entertaining for the holidays. This is truly the perfect home for that. Now, when we swing over this way, we have dual tongue cabinets. So the uppers are this, I don't know how we would describe this, maybe like an acrylic kind of cabinet. And then down below we have the all drawers with the wood front. Absolutely stunning. The gold handles. Of course, they are all soft close. So they're all pull-outs too, which is something my clients love, because there's nothing worse than having to organize cabinets that are just cabinets and then having a mess. So this is what your island will look over to. We got the wood framed cabinets here. And this is your dishwasher. Cove dishwasher. I've never seen one of these, but I would imagine it's state of the art. There's lights. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and then this one would be just under your sink. And over here, we've probably got the pull-out trash cans. Yep. 4 more drawers there. Beautiful white countertops. And oh, this sink is amazing. There's like a nice design on the sink as well. Now, one cool thing too is the whole house lights are controlled by these little panels where you can mark it to be ambient lighting. You can do the shades, and then each room has its own. But when you come in through the garage and you push on, it just lights all the lights on. So you don't have to go through one by one. And this side, they do have the beautiful quartz countertop here. Really intricate design that they followed up to the wall, to the backsplash. And of course, all the way up to backsplash above the stove as well. So these cabinets you push to unlock them, and then to re-close them. Interesting. Okay, and then here is your gorgeous Wolf range. 5-burner with all the controls. And then down below, I believe this will come up. Yep, so that's the control to raise the backsplash fan for your range. Very fancy, so you can set it here high, medium, low. You could it probably lights up when the filter needs to be changed, which is just great because then it's just out of sight, out of mind once you're done cooking. And we have all the pot storage here as well. Okay. Then, okay, so you were wondering where the refrigerator is. Ta-da! We have it hiding in the back, out of sight, out of mind, right across from the dual Wolf oven. Well, actually, it's just an oven, and then I believe this is just a convection microwave. Yeah, so this is a Wolf microwave. You can convex, you can bake, roast. You could do pretty much everything that you can do in an oven in the microwave. And here would be your actual oven. These are like the Rolls Royce of ovens. Okay, and then right across, oh, and there is another oven, so it is dual oven. I knew it was. Here is your refrigerator that blends seamlessly with the cabinets, Sub-Zero. And then this is the Rolls Royce of refrigerators. Oh, it's closing, but so that was the refrigerator side, and then here's the freezer side. Upper cabinets here, but you can probably push to open as well. Yep. So no shortage of space. Okay, and then this way, we've got more cabinets and another Wolf oven. Same one, they just separated them, which is kind of nice. So this one you could use kind of as like your main one, out of sight, out of mind. And then one over there is for when you're hosting Thanksgiving or Christmas or Hanukkah, whatever it is you're hosting, Shabbat. All right, so this will lead us to the garage. We will come back for that. But first, let me finish showing you the kitchen part. So this is the pantry back here. When you walk back, you'll find this door, which is just a closet. They have some of the electrical equipment in here. But you could use it as a coat closet, whatever you needed to. And then here is your pantry. Beautiful wooden shelves all throughout. Tons of storage, and then this is just some more electrical panels for all the smart stuff within the home. And then this will be your laundry room, which I will come back to and show you here shortly. Okay, so let's first go finish the heart of the home, the great room. So we saw the kitchen. Let's go check out this gorgeous dining room. Absolutely the most perfect spot to host a dinner or just eat with the family on a random Tuesday, surrounded by glass and breathtaking views. So they staged this home obviously perfectly to what would be how it should be arranged. So I would always recommend just buying the furniture that's already here, unless you have some that you love, but because they just designed it perfect. Beautiful light fixture there. And all of these windows do open up. So it would be completely open. Let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So on a nice spring day like today, you can open these up and feel the breeze come in all throughout the home. It's absolutely stunning. So this would be like a little side yard with the artificial turf and the landscaping and the spa rocks. And then this way connects to your front courtyard. Okay, and then this side does not open, but it does have the large windows, allowing in some natural light. Okay, so that's the dining room. This way would be your living space. This is where you'd be watching TV, entertaining, all of that. And I have this one open for you to see as well. And you can also see that these windows are tinted, so the sun won't blare through here and heat up your house too much. It's UV blocked tint. And look at that gorgeous fireplace. This is a gas fireplace. Got the rocks in there. And then, of course, the lights underneath here. And this is the same quartz that was in the kitchen. Here's another angle of your living room and your great room. And then let's take a step seamlessly outside to your covered loggia. There are speakers out here. For this beautiful day we're having in Las Vegas. That would be your primary suite here that also has its own entrance to the backyard. And then from down here, you can see the strip and the mountains. They're just a bit covered by these houses, but from the top level, you can see it perfectly. All right, so back inside, let's go to the primary suite, which is right down this corridor here. Rita, you have your own little entryway here, and then beautiful primary suite. As you can see, we have another fireplace in here with the same quartz feature. This is another gas fireplace. TV is already mounted and ready to go. So this is the primary suite. Of course, we've got dual vanities, dual floating vanities with the lights down below. Gorgeous mirror that is set outwards from the wall that adds just a bit of luxury. These are just J boxes so that you can install lights if you wanted to. Starting from the far right, we've got your toilet room, which all the toilets in this home have a bidet. They are Toto toilets with the meshing Toto. See if they open on their own and everything. So Rolls Royce of toilets right here as well. All the controls are already there. Then this way we've got, this would just be some storage here for towels, that kind of stuff. Extra storage. And then here's your shower. Huge walk-in shower, 4 faucets. Because why not have 4, you know? We've got the built-in cubbies here. Faucet 1. Faucet 2 is a handheld. Faucet 3 is the waterfall. And then faucet 4 is the standard one on the wall on the other side. Beautiful tile on the floor. That is the drain. And then again, the quartz is continued all throughout this home. And there's even some hooks here for towels. We definitely have a party in here. Okay. And then over here, we've got the vanity. So perfect makeup vanity with a whole mirror on the wall. Drawers on each side, the chair, just perfect. More J boxes if you wanted to install pendant lights. Now, for the star of the show, we've got the primary suite closet, which is absolutely massive. So there's no rods or anything in here yet. I would assume that they're going to either add rods or maybe just leave it for you to come in and customize. But look at all this space. You could definitely do a lot in here. If you want all the dimensions, let me know and I'll get them for you. I don't have them on the top of my head right now, but very spacious. You could definitely work with this. And best part is it actually connects right on to the laundry room. Now, one thing I do want to point out first, you guys, also is the doors all throughout this house. They're stunning. I guess this isn't the best light to show you, but they're a different color. They're like this beige color, and then they're just so modern. They have these lines throughout for detailing, but this leads right into your laundry room. Laundry, and then I would assume that all of these outlets up here are for like a security system or something. I can find out. I'm not entirely sure, but that is my best guess. So washer and dryer would go here. Tons of cabinetry. I love that they also have the light underneath the cabinets here. This is like a really unique linen texture almost on the cabinets. And they line the whole top and the bottom. Then we have a nice quartz with a beautiful backsplash. And of course, a sink, because a luxury home wouldn't be a luxury home without a sink in the laundry and a hook. So now, guys, we are back at the pantry. So from the laundry room, it connects through the primary suite to the primary. So that just adds so much convenience. And there is a pocket door here if you wanted to close off from the rest of the world. Okay, so that was almost all of the downstairs. We're back here in the little prep kitchen area. Let's go this way and I'll show you the 3-car garage. So this is the main part, 2 cars. It's really nice because it's oversized. So 2 cars will go here, but there's also all of the space here, space on the side there. They did add a window. Really cool that you can just see the rock out there because we're literally in a mountain. It's really cool. Here would be obviously your garage door. A beautiful epoxy all throughout. Here's a little storage nook. And then when we come around this way, this would be your 3rd-car garage over here. So single car. This has your water heaters. Your electrical panel is in here. And then this would be your side door. So this goes out to your side courtyard. Nice to have like a little side entrance, and it is all paved all the way to your backyard. And you have the 3 AC units here. And that was the primary bathroom that we were just in. Hot day. Okay. Really had, so this is where you would basically come in every day. You'd come in and be greeted by your kitchen on one side that you could go to get to the great room, and then there's a powder bath here. This is the panel I was telling you that could do all the lights. So when we push goodbye, it will turn off all of the lights throughout the entire home. So you don't have to go around and turn them all off or turn them all on. Really, really cool feature here. So since we are still here, let's just push it welcome, and they all turn back on magically. Here is your downstairs powder bath. Guests have true luxury when they come over. Another floating cabinet here. Beautiful sink. I love the sink. It's a cool texture. And then, of course, the magical Toto bidet, of course, as well. So we have 1 bedroom downstairs, which is always something that my clients love, because if you have parents come over or if you need a downstairs office, it's great to have. So this is just a storage closet here. And then downstairs bedroom. Look how beautiful the mountains are out there. And these are big bedrooms, you guys. Like I said, if you want the dimensions, text me at the number you see on your screen. And while I talk about that, if you want to see this home in person, text me at the number you see on your screen as well, and we'll set up a private showing. This is an ensuite, so we've got the vanity here. So this one, they actually did not put the Toto toilet. This is just a standard toilet, but they have this beautiful walk-in shower here with a skylight to add natural light in here. How nice is that? If you guys are still watching, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this house so far. We're almost done with the bottom floor. We still have a whole nother top floor to do, but I'm honestly blown away. I see a lot of homes, and this is probably one of my more favorite ones I've seen. It's a great family home. It's a great luxury home. It's just great all around. So now we will head on upstairs. First of all, let's check out these beautiful stairs because we've got the glass railing. So I believe this is just furniture. So this is not built in, this table. Like I mentioned before though, you could buy all the furniture, so. But the bar is. So it's a wet bar with a sink, beautiful glass cabinets here. Got the fridge, of course. Sub-Zero. And then we've got the ice maker. So this is a true wet bar. I've heard comments in my comments saying that, oh, and it even has a dishwasher. So it is a true wet bar. But yeah, I've had people comment saying that the wet bars that I've showed before haven't really been a wet bar because it didn't have all of the things, but this one truly has it all. And a view. So from up here, they continued all of the windows, really showcasing the natural light and the earthly beauty that is surrounding. I don't believe there's going to be houses here. If you wanted to know for sure, I could double check. Definitely maybe right there where the builder's like hut is, possibly right here, but not up there. I see one way up there, but this doesn't look like it's too steep to build houses on. So here is your loft. Beautiful, huge loft. We've got those big sliding doors once again. Ceiling height up here, I want to say is 10 feet. Downstairs was probably 12 to 14. I'll have to double check and I'll write that on the screen to confirm. And then here is your... Now, see, these are the views that I'm talking about. So downstairs, unfortunately, they are slightly blocked by the houses in front of us. But from up here, they're unobstructed, which is what you're paying for, unobstructed views. So here you could put some nice loungers out here. You can see literally the entire valley. You're building a pool next door. So we've got over there, so starting from the side, we've got the Red Rock Canyon over there. We've got Mount Charleston, the peaks over there. We've got the Strip. Summerlin would be over that way. And then Lone Mountain, you can see that would be northwest. And then all this way would be the east side, and Green Valley, Henderson, all this way. So truly beautiful views all throughout. This looks down onto your backyard. And there are the speakers out here as well. So I can definitely imagine in this house just hosting all the time. There's everything you can need for a perfect dinner party, a perfect just gathering with friends. I mean, this would definitely be the house that everyone would come to. So now we are going to head over this way to the second primary suite. So up here we've got 2 bedrooms. That way is just the standard ensuite. And then this way is the other primary suite, right above the first primary suite. Of course, facing the side with the views. So when you come in, you've got another beautiful fireplace and TV with a great backsplash. And of course, the better views are up here. I don't know why they didn't extend this to be... Interesting. So this door opens, but it's not like it's not a patio. It's just like a Juliet balcony, I guess. Very interesting. Wasn't expecting it. Seems like a little bit of a dangerous thing. Wouldn't want to accidentally step down there and get sucked into the in-between, but beautiful views regardless. Also, I love that the baseboards are a different color from the rest of the walls. Under cabinet lights. This is a really cool like blue quartz with like blue veins throughout. Vanity here. And then stunning. So this is like half a glass here. just for the shower portion. And then you step in and you have your tub, quartz tile backsplash, a warm textured tile here, and then it carries onto the ground. Really feels like a spa. And then 3 shower heads. So no waterfall one here, just the 2 well-mounted ones, and then the handheld. But it does have the built-ins, which is nice, first story. And this is a fogged glass, which is really nice because there is a house right next door. So good that they thought about that. Adds a little privacy. Okay, and then right over here, we've got primary closet. So this way, when you turn right, you have the toilet room with the Toto bidet. Nope, never mind. No Toto bidet in here. Interesting. So they only put a couple in. And then this way, we've got the closet. Very large, not as big as the other one, but it's still very big. Okay, and then when you come out, you kind of like, it's a little zigzag out to the turn. Can't get over these views though. They're so pretty. Okay, now the other bedroom is right down this hallway, across from the bar. Here. Still large. It's not as, I don't believe it's as big as the one downstairs, but a bed can eat, queen, king, whatever size could easily fit in here. And this one has its own patio. So this looks over to your neighbors. And then right this way, we've got the bathroom. Dual vanities. So really this is kind of like a 3 primary suite house, honestly, because this is like a primary bathroom. There's dual vanities, the makeup vanity, nice size closet here. Well, not huge, just a good size. It's a little hard to film this, but I'll show you at least the floor area. Yeah, it's definitely pretty small, honestly. It's just an average size closet, average size walk-in. And then a beautiful shower. Just 1 shower head, so we've gone from 4 to 3 to 1. But they have the little bench in here and the built-ins. And then this will be the toilet room with the regular toilet, but they do have the outlets, which is nice. So if you wanted to install bidets, honestly, super easy to install. You don't even need to hire a plumber. I will install it for you. Buy the Toto bidet. That's what I have in my house. They're like $500. I come over and install them for you, and there you go. Now, when we leave this room, we have the powder bath. So this is kind of for this whole living area, the bar, loft. This is what the guests would use. And they outdid themselves with it. It's gorgeous. This is a really nice tile, textured tile. The same over-undermount sink here. Of course, the light under the cabinets. And they have the Toto bidet in here. So they did put them in all the areas where guests would use them. Okay. That was it. I hope you enjoyed that tour. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you would like to see this home or any other home in the Las Vegas Valley in person, the best place to start is by texting YouTube to the number you see on your screen. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.